What's happening, good people? Welcome to Wes's Watch Room. As you've seen by the title, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to be making a white F91W. Yes, I know I'm going to be doing one. Now, Casio, for whatever reason, haven't made an F91W in white. They've got a silvery one that people call white, but it's not white, it's silver. So I thought, let's make a proper white F91W. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this, and I'm taking this, and I'm going to fuse them together. Now, I've already done a Casio F91W mod, and that went pretty well after a fashion, which I've got somewhere else knocking around. But this one is going to be, you know, a little bit trickier because I've never done anything like this before. That one was just a straightforward module swap. This one is going to be a bit more of a challenge. So anyway, we've got our F91W, and here it is. So there is our F91W. So we've got the packaging out of the way. And I think the first port of call is to get the modules out. Because obviously we need access to something else, which I will explain in a minute. So yeah, I'm just going to be back because I actually forgot something I need. So before we get started, all the stuff all over you'll find in the description. None of this stuff is what you'd call expensive. So it's pretty easy to get hold of and pretty cheap too. So first thing is, obviously we're going to take the watches apart. So we're going to use, I don't know if that's the right size. Let's see if I can get everything in frame. I'm just going to have to move some stuff out of the way. And we're going to take some screws out of the back of these watches. Now I am going to sort of skip some bits, obviously the boring stuff. Stuff that you'll have seen before. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep the screws separate, and yeah, we'll we'll try. Now, is this going to work? I do not even know. So I might be doing this for nothing, but even so, I still think it'll make a good video. Right guys, so now we've got the case backs off both the watches, we can begin phase one. So I'm going to be needing possibly some tweezers and maybe the little pry thing, which is here, to just gently lift the module out. So I'm thinking I've got my little thingamabobber, whatever it's called, and here we go. So let's get the module out. Am I going to be able to do this with this piece of plastic? Right, oh, okay. Right, am I going to have to get this? Right, I think I'm going to have to take the seal out first. So let's just pull this out, because I think that's in the way. So there is the seal, so we'll pop that in there. So we took the back seal out so we can actually get access here. So can I just so I think now it should just pop out like that. There we go. So that is that, and then we'll pop that under there as well. So that is the one we need. This one, not so much. So we can pop that to one side, and we'll do the same with this one. And I think we've already run into a bit of a problem because those modules are very, very different. We'll try. I mean, it's only an F91W in this after all. Are we going to need... And there are the shells. Now, I'm just hoping that this next bit is going to work. So here's my plan. What I'm going to do is take the screens and swap them over. So you can see this is going to go into this one, I hope. Now, this next bit's going to get a little bit loud, so I'll probably mute the audio. But essentially what I have to do is put one of these little stupid finger things on, heat the adhesive on these, and pry out the screen without it breaking. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, usually you're supposed to use a heat gun for this. In fact, I'll cover that up because we don't want it to bust. So yeah, usually you use a heat gun. I don't have a heat gun, so I'm just going to use a hairdryer. Is it going to work? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to mute the audio and I'll put some music over the top because it's probably going to get a bit loud. Okie doke. Right, ready? Ah, that's hot. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Ow. Right, anyway, let's get one of these stupid little... Is that the right way? There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do now is heat it up again, and I think if I just push it out, it might just come out. So let's just give it another... because we need to really soften this adhesive up. Right, here goes nothing. Oh no, that's still really in there. Nope. Oh god, that's hot. Right, let's keep going. Ow, that's hot. Right, so I might actually be better using my thumb, so let's give that a try. Oh god. See what I mean, guys? I really should plan stuff out. Right, let's just oh, the straps finger. Jeez, that is not coming out. Right, 1, 2. Oh man. Oh balls. Oh no. I've just broken it. Bagger. At least the thing come out in one piece, so I'm going to stop the video and go and find that. Right guys, we got it. It ended up flying behind my computer. So yeah, it needs a clean, but it's intact. And I think, yeah, it just needs a bit of de-dust. But we've got some of this stuff, so we can do that. So I'm going to pop that under there. And we're going to do the same with this one. But this time, I'm not going to fire it that way. I'll fire it down. Right, so let's heat this one up now. Right, guys, so I've been heating this one, ow, for a lot longer. Oh, God, you think I'd learn, wouldn't you? Gloves. Ah, that might be a better idea. Right, let's try this quickly before it cools down and I've got to do all that again. Because it is boiling. Right, so 1... Oh god, this one's so hot as well, and I don't have another glove. Oh, just suck it up. Right, it's fine. So, have I broke the watch? Oh, thank you. Yes, that one's intact. Right, perfect. Right, guys. Ow, jeez. I should put a warning disclaimer, stupid person doing stuff. Right guys, so anyway, we've got the thing out and hopefully I'm thinking that might fit back into the F91. And ooh, okay. It is a bit broke though. Can you see, look, yeah, I broke it. I might be able to heat that up and push it back and then glue it, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But the main thing, the main one survived. I think that extra, you know, few minutes of heat did the trick. So now I need, right, I need the module. Right, this is where it all like comes down to if this mod is going to work. So remember from last time, I had to pop the pushers. You know, you've got the pushers. You can see like there and there. So I think I have to sort of push them out so the module's got room to slip in, and I'm hoping this is gonna work, because if it isn't, then I don't know. I might have just done all this for nothing and it'll have been a right. Really? Oh bagger, that did not go to plan. Oh, why did I just do the second one? Oh my god, they're all falling out. Oh Jesus, what do I do? Oh bagger. Yeah, I broke it. Oh dear. Why do I do these things? Right. Oh, they just go back in. Oh, that's fine. All right then. Oh, crisis averted. Right. So they're just actually... So why don't I just keep them out until the module's in? Duh. Anyway, that one's fine. Right. So that one's that one. That's on the side. Right. So module is that way up. That is that way up. Oh! Like a glove. So there it is. Right, so now we have to put the pushers back in and hopefully it will work. If it doesn't, then it's just going to look cool and oh, right, this is trickier than I thought. Let's get these bloody things back in. Right, that's one. Keep in mind, these pushers aren't designed to be used with this module, so it might be you know, not very functional to say the least. So if I pop all them back in, so I give them a squeeze. Oh, no way. It's it takes a bit of effort, but it actually works. I've done something and it works. Right, now comes the fun part. Right, I'm gonna have to cover you up until I figure out what to do now. See, I didn't plan this ahead. I know I've got to use this and somehow... oh, in fact, I best do a test fit, and I really, to see if the glass fits. And it... Well, you can't really see it. Oh, I don't know if this is even going to work, guys. I mean, I might be able to just do a press. Right, I think I can just press fit it in. I might not even need a adhesive. So what I'm going to do is get a bit of this and a cloth, and I'm going to clean it. And then I might just be able to press fit it in, because it's quite a tight tolerance. Now, it's not going to be waterproof, keep in mind, because I'm not putting like adhesive and a seal on the thingy. So I just have to be, you know, mindful not to put it in, you know, put it in water. Right, guys, so we are back. Now, this took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I managed to get it in. I ended up using this to stick it into place. Now, because how this case is designed compared to the F91, I've had to double this up, so I've put like a layer on top of a layer, because it just wasn't quite thick enough to reach, you know, the crystal and the actual inside of the frame of the case. So that's how that's worked. But everything, you know, seems to be all right. So yeah, I've just ended up doing that. Put a bit of weight on it, so I just got a couple of bucks and put it flat on, and that seemed to have seated it in place. And yeah, it's you know, it's turned out, you know, pretty decent. I have you know, scratched the thingy a little bit, so that's not great. But this is just sort of a test, just to see if it all worked, really. If I were ever to do this again, now I know exactly what to do. So now all that we have to do really is get the module put back in, which is, you know, straightforward enough. That slots in really easily. Just have to make sure that it's, you know, straight in the thing. I've got where's my glove? Yeah, I don't want to be putting like smudges and stuff on it. You decided to use these gloves because I hate those things. So if I just press it in, so that should fit. That has got a bit stuck, so I'll just pop that in. Oh, right, you're being awkward, right, okay. So see, this has not gone to plan. It went in perfectly fine the first time, but now it's decided it doesn't want to. Oh, that's because the pusher things have been, oh, great. So if I slot it in like that, hopefully now it should just go straight in. I press it down. Ta-da! Right, so that's back in. So that's the module in. Now we have to put the case back, the seal in, you know, the gasket, and then the case back goes on. And then that is pretty much it. And I can put the pushers back in last. For some reason they just sort of fall straight in. and that'll be it. It'll be done. I mean, it's not gone perfectly, you know. It's not gone, you know, quite as smooth as I wanted it to. But yeah, it's done. But you know, it's like I said, not gone as smooth as I'd have liked. So that should hopefully go back on. I'm not going to trust this near water either, I've decided. You know, yeah. So I'm not going to be putting it anywhere near water at all, because you know, I think it'd likely you know, break. So now I just need to get these tiny little screws back in. I might be best off using tweezers actually. See if I can pop it back into place. And there it is. Now it doesn't actually work. I did test this earlier and it worked fine, but for some reason now it ain't working. So yeah, it's a dud. But I can probably take it apart again and you know, figure out what's happened there. But anyway, that is what a white F91W looks like. I mean, yeah, it's. I'll see if I can, you know, get it a little bit closer so you can actually see it a bit better. There we go. So yeah, it's not perfect. I think, you know, someone could probably do a lot better job than what I've done. I think actually the screen is 1K, which is why the buttons probably don't work. But anyway, I really can't be bothered to take it apart and put it back thingy again. This was just merely to test if, you know, it works, and I think, you know, it's done. And like I said, if someone were better at doing this than me, which is probably everyone, then you could probably do this better than I have done. But, you know, it was fun, a bit frustrating, but, you know, we've got there in the end. And what I've decided I'm going to do is, I'm not happy with the colour scheme. I don't think it quite works. So I'm going to mock up how I think it should look, and I'll do that in another video. And I want to show like how I'd like Casio to make a proper white F91W. And I'm going to send it to him. Will I get anything out of it? Will anything come of it? Probably not. But I'm going to, you know, do a, you know, really nice thingy shot of this and then manipulate it to look how I want. But anyway, guys, that is it. I know it's been a bit of a weird one. But yeah, this is potentially what a white F91 could look like. But I'm going to make a better one in you know, in Photoshop. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, subscribe for more weird content like this. If you want to see more content on the channel, click the links you can see right now. Like the video if you enjoyed it, hit that bell so you don't miss any future content, and of course feel free to subscribe if you want to stay in touch with the channel. Thanks very much. Have a good one.